All right, here we go, back at it again, getting set for the big weekend, and we're going to focus in on two things today. We'll take a look at our Kentucky Oaks leaderboard up to the moment and focus in on trying to get this money. Two opportunities coming up on Sunday at Churchill Downs as we're just trying to kind of get a feel for the track, make ourselves feel good about our handicapping, start to pad that Derby bankroll, inform ourselves as to how the track's playing, and just everything that we need, all the good vibes we need going toward the Kentucky Derby. So first we'll take a look at what's happening with our leaderboard for the 3-year-old fillies and the Oaks. Remember, 14 of them get to go into the gate. And I think that if there's one more defection, this thing's going to get really interesting, right? So obviously you've got some really, really talented fillies, meaning Percy's Bar I like quite a bit. You know, Bella Ballerina, they're trying to get her to be a bit more versatile, and I think she can be. We'll see if she can handle it coming up on Oaks Friday. Counting Stars is really working well. Prom Queen, whatever. Always a runner, getting high praise from Chad Brown. Explorer, I'm still wondering if she's going to be 100% healthy. If she is, she's going to be a problem for everybody. Zany is going to close like crazy. She Be Smooth will close better than anybody else. We'll see if she's good enough. My Miss Mo for Safi Joseph got the thumbs up. Moving forward. Then you got Search Party for Mark Cassie. She's going to be a beast. Pashmina is interesting. Paradise, Bottle of Rouge. But the thing that's really interesting, if Lorelei Lee gets into the race, she is crazy fast and she only knows one way to go. And if she somehow gets into this race and Fernando de la Cruz is riding her, that's a problem for everybody. But we'll see if that works out. All right, that's what they look like right now. This is just a quick look at the Oaks fillies. Once again, all this will start to take shape, and the picture will be a lot clearer on Saturday after the post-position draw. Then we'll all dig in on Saturday night and Sunday, start handicapping, because then Monday, you're basically just kind of watching the track and waiting, and then starting to put together your exotics. So I'll do that as well. Every day next week, I'll put together exotic wagers. And the point is to not spend a whole lot and make a whole lot, right? So we want to try to, we're not trying to buy exotic wagers. We're trying to hit them, right? There's a difference. All right. Now let's take a look at what's happening. Coming up on Sunday, we have two chances to make some money. And race number 8 is a great opportunity. It's 1.25 miles on the track at Churchill. Even though it is maidens, I always kind of like to use a race like this to see how my jockey is doing and how my handicapping is going. And even though I mentioned earlier that my top pick in the Kentucky Derby was most likely going to be Full Effort, because of what's happening with the severe lack of pace in the race, I'm probably going to back off of Full Effort and find a mid-pack horse that can stalk and pounce. But if I were going with Full Effort, I'd be watching a particular rider to see if he can get some things done. That's Tyler Gaffalione. TG's going to be riding, and he came through for me the other day as I started my whole Tyler Gaffalione exploration, right? So last week, in the last race on the card, I think it was Keeneland over the turf course. It was Flying Mohawk with a great ride from Tyler, and I had 25 to win, and that was a situation. I'm like, okay, he made a great ride. I felt like that horse was the best horse, and we got great value, and it worked out. And so my whole thing I told you about before is I hadn't been able to really catch Tyler Gaffalione on a regular basis, even though he wins on a regular basis. But for whatever reason, I don't know what it was. I just wasn't able to vibe with him. So I was kind of like, you know what? If I see opportunities where he's riding something that I like, I'm going to start to go that direction. So even though I'm probably not going to go with Full Effort on top, I'm starting to gravitate towards Tyler Gaffalione. I did the same thing the last 2 years with John Velasquez. I wasn't riding Johnny V because I'm a dumbass. And the last 3 years, I've been like, I'm going to start just riding that dude. And it's paid off big time. So this horse, I can't say the name and I don't care. But this horse has great closing speed. It's perfect. He's 7-2 morning line. There's no way he'll be that post time. He might, Stompin' Grapes is the 9-5 favorite on the morning line here. But I think this 3 horse is going to get bet down quite a bit because of the outstanding pedigree, because of the 2 starts right? Coming back off the layoff, mile 16th, mile and a 16th. Now third start off the layoff, we stretch out to a mile and a quarter. Great closing kick, and I'm hoping they get something to run at. I believe they will. And if we're lucky if we get that 5-2, maybe 3-1, maybe, when it's all said and done. But that's who we're going to take in race number 8 on Sunday. It's the play of the day, number 1. Race 8, the pick is number 3, with Tyler Gaffalione, mile and a quarter on the main track. From there, we go directly into race number 9 on the turf course. And here we're taking a chance as well, but I think it's legitimate. So that second play of the day is going to be race 9 at Churchill. It's an allowance race, a mile and a 16th on the turf course, and the rail's out a little bit. So in this one, the thing that I was looking for, we don't have any speed. And there's the speed right there. Brilliantly, coming back off a little bit of freshening for Bob Baffert, has already scored over the turf course when she broke her maiden. Now she's back again, coming off the freshening. She's got the speed. I'm sure she's fit. My only issue, and I know this sounds crazy, my only issue is the jockey. Do you remember back in the day when Joel Rosario was money? Like, he couldn't do anything wrong. Last 2 years, the brother can't do anything right. And I'm hoping that he can find his mojo and really be intent on getting out of the gate on top with his horse. And if he can do that, it's going to go a long way towards scoring. But he's got to get out on top, and he's got to control this tempo. And if he does, I think we have a great chance at winning. So I'm going to go with what I believe is lone speed in that 9th race on the card at Churchill on Sunday, brilliantly. And we'll see if the horse stays in the race. If he scratches out, then, of course, the pick is void. Right? And so that's what we're trying to do on Saturday and Sunday, is just get things going in the right direction and try to feel good about what we're doing. Once again, it's a really, really dicey endeavor that we're undertaking on a regular basis. Anything can happen. You can have the best pick and the horse stumble out of the gate, the jockey falls off, you're done. You can have the best pick and just barely lose out the photo by a nose, like, right there. It's tough. It's tough. But take your time. Take a look at all the research material that's available. The majority of it is out here for free. Right? Go watch your race replays. More importantly, the Derby comes around every year. Don't go completely bonkers, right? Have your budget and try your hardest to stay within that budget. And I think we're going to be all right. So I'm going to whittle down my final Oaks and Derby selections coming up on Monday of next week. Monday or Tuesday, I'll probably have that stuff all done. And then we'll dig into it. I think it's going to be so much fun. This is, even though Renegade's going to be your favorite, I believe, this is extremely wide open. And it's wide open in the sense that there are, I want to say, 8 horses that I think legitimately have a chance. That's almost half the field. And then there's other horses where I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with you, but you could obviously win. That's why they run the race. Tons of people are like, Giacomo's got no shot. He wins. Mind That Bird's got no shot. He wins. Rich Strike's got no shot. He wins. So anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. I wish you all the best of luck. When we come back and talk again, we'll be digging into what's happening with the Oaks and the Derby for this year. And I think we're going to make some money. Matter of fact, I know we are. That's how we do it here on Horse Race Bets. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, I'm Ken Rudulph. Hey, do me a favor. Good luck. Enjoy whatever you're into. When we come back next time, it's time to get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious and fall in love with a horse. Peace.